Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm going to do a little bit of a bonus video. Spencer from the Itch Network a couple weeks back, and I'm sorry, man, I'm getting this made so late. Had made a video talking about, well, here's a video response to another channel called the Button Mappers about action RPGs versus turn-based RPGs. Well, since I don't know who that channel is, and I'm very familiar with your channel, I'm going to make it for you. My thing about turn-based versus action RPG is I tend to now favor action RPGs more than turn-based. The reason is I got so used to turn-based RPGs, it kind of wore thin after a while, and it's kind of like I'm just sitting here, I'm telling them what to do, and then it plays out, and I repeat over and over until I win a battle or whatever, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. But in some situations when you're playing a game, sometimes you just want something on the fly. You don't want to have to worry about stepping in a wrong spot. You don't want to have to think about, accidentally bumping into an enemy in case you're low on health or whatever. So there is that aspect versus with an action RPG, stuff's flying at you all the time. And, maybe you have a chance to go back to an area where you can discover more versus with quite a few JRPG, aka turn-based RPGs that I've played. It really feels like that's it. Once you've gone through that area, there's nothing else. And when I have an RPG that gives me a lot more side quests, the ability to power up in a different way, I really like that. It's kind of like I've been playing Borderlands a little bit here and there. And I've really been enjoying that action part of it because I don't feel like I'm stuck in this rut. Like, I can attack on the fly. I can all of a sudden, like, if I think, oh crap, I screwed up, like, I can change weapons. Um, it's a single player experience, which is better because I don't have to think about micromanaging this group of people. So it gives me a little bit more freedom. Now, Lacrimosa of Dana, I'm almost done playing that one, and I've been loving it. It's turn based and it's great, but it doesn't have that feeling of that ability to switch on the fly, what I can do. Um, it almost feels like all the side quests are there just like to get increased or whatever. Like if you do so much in the game of Lacrimosa Dana, you can get like a different ending. And that's what drives me nuts about some of those is your ending is based off of how you do certain things. Versus with action RPGs, it doesn't feel that way. So I don't have to think, well, did I not go to this one area and get this one quest or talk to the wrong person or whatever? That for me is one of the biggest things. I don't have to take every single quest and not be afraid of it changing the outcome. Um, within that Lacrimosa of Dana, if you meet certain requirements, you get the good ending. Well, I don't always want to have to figure out how I'm going to get that good ending. I just want an ending, because it feels very much like, okay, well, you didn't do this, you don't get to see this. So then it's either do you play the game all the way back through again, doing certain things, or do you just go on YouTube and say, screw it, I'll just go ahead and watch the ending. Now, back in the day before YouTube, before video capture and that, you didn't have that ability. So you had to. Um, yeah, you could have multiple save files, but you'd have to remember which branch you way you took to go wherever. So that's really what I love about those action RPGs as well. It's just I don't have to think about that. With Borderlands, I don't have to think about, okay, I've gone to this one area and now I might be stuck here because I'm trying to think. I've had a couple games where I've had that happen. Like if I can fast travel to another area, I'm like, oh crap, I'm out of a good or whatever I need. I don't think about dying and having to reset, bring up a continue or whatever. or reload, I can just disappear, go to where I need to go, grab stuff. I can level up more if I need to without a lot of a hassle, because a couple of games that I play that are RPGs, trying to think of the names, I can't. Like, once you get to a certain point, you're there until you finish. And that really irritates me. It's kind of like when you play Shin Megami Strange Journey. If you die, I mean, the game is completely over. That's just the ending, you know? And it's frustrating because I may not have the right demon, so I may have to reload, get a demon I need, or whatever to help me out more and level up the demons. And I like that game. It's just hard for me to play it at times because I get frustrated and want to chuck the DS across the room. Persona 5. Persona 5. There was one Persona game that I played. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. I couldn't even pick which stats I wanted to update. The game automatically did it for me for each member of the party. And I'm going, no, I don't want to do that. I want to upgrade this stat instead. Borderlands. That is one game I can do that in. A lot of people talked about Diablo, how you could control yourself to where you chose the attack, you chose the character, so you could learn what was you could do. And turn-based, I guess, in a way, yeah, you know, you can figure out, hey, does this work or not? But by learning on the fly, that is more of a better way for me to learn the mechanics of the game. I don't know. I mean, that's just me. It just really anymore has to do with the game, but I've been leaning more towards action RPGs more and more versus turn-based, because I kind of got burnt out on those. And I think it might be a small reason why I haven't necessarily finished Lacrimosa of Dana is knowing that I had to go through so much to get the good ending and then end up going through this part of, okay, I can't do anything. That's one of them. Until I finish this mission, I'm screwed. Borderlands, I can start a mission as long as it's not timed or whatever, or I don't die. I can go back. I can go to one mission, be in the middle of one mission, go to another side quest, level up, go back to that one if I need to. Love it, you know. So I'm going to go with action RPGs right now. Honestly, because that, and right now it's been a better offering. There still are some, you know, turn-based that I love, but action's the way for me right now. That's it, everybody. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye. And I will link Spencer's video below.